Blade Runner. See also Reptitech generic. Void Camp Machine Operator obsolete. Also Butcher Tanner Trenchcoat slang. Colloquial nickname given to the specially trained human and replicant members of the police unit established to uphold and enforce UN regulations regarding the domestic use and abuse of replicants and other monitored entities and technologies deemed as public safety threats within Earth borders. Recruited from Earth's most elite law enforcement agencies and academic institutions, these criminal investigators are the core law enforcement unit on Earth authorized to identify and neutralize any human or synthetic threat presenting a danger to national security, public safety, and the integrity of Earth and the off-world colonial system. Initially, Blade Runners were specially trained in the use of the Voight-Kampff machine and charged only with identifying and eliminating any trespassing replicants illegally residing within Earth borders. After the UN Replicant Prohibition Act of 2023, their Service Directorate was restructured to suppress all uses of replicant technologies and retire any replicant within Earth borders upon positive identification. That same year, RepDetect unit responsibilities were further expanded to monitor and apprehend humans, aiding and abetting in the obstruction of justice, including the illegal trafficking of replicant fugitives and technologies. After the repeal of the prohibition in 2036, Nexus 9 Blade Runner service models were introduced into active service. New American Dictionary, copyright 2037. Hello, and welcome to Electric Memory, a Blade Runner campaign set in the world of the films and using the wonderful system published by Free League Press. We're also using the Roll20 virtual tabletop, including the wonderful music provided within the platform. Tonight is our character creation session, so please join us as we create human and/or replicant officers working for the Los Angeles Rep Detect Unit. As a content note, this game deals with many of the same themes of the film, including unreliable memory, mistaken identity, mistaken heritage, and loss of innocent life. The game also presumes that player characters will be Blade Runners, part of a semi-autonomous unit attached to the LAPD. As an Angelino, I can and will tell you straight up that the LAPD sucks. They have always sucked, and they will probably continue to suck until the heat death of the universe. This show is not meant to be propaganda in any way. It will work to highlight the corruption and abuse inherent in institutions like the LAPD and anyone else given literal licenses to kill. That out of the way, players, please introduce yourselves to the audience. I realize I did not give a speaking order, so we're just gonna double fist this uh, with I'm just gonna call on people. Ambrose, go.
Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood changeling. You can find me all over the internet as Am Changeling. Pronouns are any, and you're gonna witness me building a character. Yeah.
Aaron, go.
Hello, everyone. I am Aaron. You can find me pretty much everywhere in some fashion as Great Cthulhu. You will also be witnessing me making a character tonight, but as you can see, I already have an ensemble prepared for this character. Her slash they's name will be Evie Tofana. If you know where that last name comes from, kudos. It's an awesome history.
Eric.
Hey everybody, I'm Eric at Modern Recluse Online, and today I will be playing, or rating rather, Dutch Olson. I'm envisioning to be some sort of an enforcer type of Reptitech Blade Runner.
And lastly, our producer, Jared.
Hello, my name is Jared. You can find me here on. Oh, wait, I'm just. Today I'll be creating a character. I have no clue what the name is going to be, but I do have a backstory on it, so we'll see what happens. Excited.
Oh, okay. We also should have a Steve with us. Only he decided that attending PAX East was going to be a lot more fun than this session 0. So, thanks a lot, Steve.
Yeah, everyone give
Yeah,
Steve your best
Steve.
dad face.
Freaking Steve, man.
Look at this face, Steve. This is for you.
And I will be your game runner. My name is Rachel. You can find me Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere. And many thanks to Eric for buying me the hard copy as a Christmas present. He's figured out the hack where if you buy me a game, I will run it for you.
Is that the hack? Have you just told us all that hack? That seems like a
Yes,
bad tactical
yes.
move.
Okay, well, I have to not own it already. All right.
Do you own thirsty toward lesbians, bitch?
Just be honest, Rachel. You were gonna buy Blade Runner regardless, and you were gonna run it. Like you had a Blade
Okay,
Runner
that's
game in
true.
your mind anyway. So
Well, I mean, I was gonna have Bob buy it for me for Christmas.
Oh,
yeah,
So he bought me the starter set instead. So I got like the cool
We-
dice and the cool
conspired.
handouts and. All right, so. And now for a brief comment on what a Blade Runner is and their role in society. Let's face it, LA is a cacophony of cultures and moral contradictions on the best of days, a snarling war zone on the worst. Yet when you look upon this city, you see 30 million stubborn survivors, and you swore an oath to protect them, because it's your home, your brutal, beautiful mess. And when it counts, you swear this place and its people are capable of more hope and compassion than anybody gives them credit for. So screw the off-worlders for giving up on this city, and screw the megacorps for thinking somebody's right and standard of living should be based upon who you know and what you're born with, not what you deserve. More each day you'll learn that the system is broken, that the rich write rules only the poor must follow, that the bad guys win while good guys do paperwork, that the greatest threats are far outside your reach, above your pay grade, and below your moral belt. And the more you're exposed to the city's worst corruptions and seductions, the more you're outnumbered, the more you're expected to run into the fight. Making it out alive is your problem. That is what it means to be a Blade Runner, to be a replicant, to play a rigged game you're intended to lose, to serve a system that doesn't protect you, but expects you to protect it. But if anybody's playing against the house, better somebody with a badge. Hey, even pawns can keep kings in check. But on good days, they can even make them fall. And in those moments, it doesn't matter if inside you is the soul or synthetics, because when you pull that blaster, you're nothing but a Blade Runner. The closest thing this city's got to a fighting chance. And you've got a job to do. This is the Blade Runner role-playing game, a neon noir wonderland that'll take your breath away one way or another. An evocative world of conflicts and contrasts that dares to ask the hard questions and investigate the powers of empathy, the poisons of fear, and the burdens of being human during inhumane times. An iconic and unforgiving playground of an iconic and unforgiving playground of endless possibilities that picks you up, slaps you in the face, and tells you to wake up. Time to live or time to die. This is what makes Blade Runner such a relatable, intoxicating human drama. It's not about overcoming impossible odds, it's about enduring in spite of them. Coming to terms with the odds against you and striving to make a difference before your past catches up with you and your luck runs out. These impossible choices, everyday sacrifices, become our story as we find beauty and humanity in our stubborn resilience to keep fighting, to persevere through pain, to agonize over itches you can't scratch, to do questionable and extraordinary things, chasing after fleeting moments of love, hope, and redemption, all to be lost in time like tears in the rain. Other than that, it's just a normal day on the force, so get to work and grab some noodles on the way. The stack of cases won't crack itself. It's a shame you won't live long enough to solve them all, but then again, who does?
that sounds
I
amazing.
cannot take credit for that amazing bit of writing. That is straight from the rulebook. So I probably committed a couple copyright infringements, but worth it.
Come at us, Free League Press.
I know all the free promo we're doing for your game.
Yeah.
Anyway, so do we have any questions before we begin the character creation process?
So I haven't been able.
All right, that was
Am I gonna die?
silence.
So
I
I
mean-
haven't actually been
Everybody
able
dies.
to read the book. So
That's fine. I will be able to walk everyone through.
I actually deliberately didn't read the book so that I assume most people in chat will have no idea how this game's run. So I figure that complete noobs would be helpful for them as well.
That's absolutely fine. So in that case, I'm just quickly going to go over the core resolution mechanic. So, to succeed, pardon me, I'm getting over COVID, so I might be a little coffee tonight. Worth it though, I caught it from Cardinal Moncada. I literally did. So, anyway, you're going to have core attributes and core skills. And so each skill is going to be assigned a die, depending on whether you're level A, B, C, or D. D being the worst at a D6, A being the best at a D12. So, your goal is to roll a 6 or better on one of the two dice that you use. So, for instance, if you are trying to interrogate someone, I might say roll empathy plus interrogation. You would take the die values represented in that. You roll them. If you roll a success, cute little eyeballs, you get one success. If you roll 2 or more little eyeballs, you get a critical success. You also get a critical success if you roll a 10 or higher. Obviously, you can't do that on a d6, so you will only get critical successes on things that you're really, really good at. So, if you roll no successes, you fail. And so, what you can do that my Call of Cthulhu players will probably be familiar with is you can push a roll. So you don't make the initial check, but this is something that your character really, really wants to achieve. Or maybe you're just greedy and you want extra successes. You can push the roll, and you can re-roll any dice that doesn't show a 1, which I have to show off. It's really cool. It's an origami unicorn. The pushing is not without cost, because each time you push a roll, you suffer 1 point of damage, either physical or emotional, depending on what you're trying to do. And you can only push rolls when you're actively performing an action. Also, if you ever roll the unicorn just normally, that will also stress you out. So, the best way that I suggest to make your character is, like any normal RPG character, pick 1 or 2 things to be really, really good at. So Mr. Steve not appearing in this show, just for reference, he made a human city speaker character, who's really good with empathy and essentially like soft skills. So he's really good at connections and insight, intelligence, and strength. So you can take that under advisement when you're deciding how to apportion your characters. So, am I going to sneeze? I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to sneeze. Yep.
Salute!
Thank you.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Curses, Tammy, bless you.
I believe my soul did not leave my body that time. So, step 1, if you can all open your character sheets, if you don't have them already open in the Roll20. So, you may choose or roll on any of the tables. And the first thing that you must choose is that if you are a human or a replicant. GM note: this is what your character believes themselves to be. You might be wrong.
I'm already taking human personally.
I am also
Okay.
a human.
Also,
Okay.
human.
Is Eric gonna break the mold and shock us now?
Listen, Dutch Olson is not a talking toaster. Okay, let's just get that straight.
Yes, we're all definitely human in this game of Blade Runner. Wait, is Steve human? Steve's human, right?
Steve's also
Sorry, human.
Steve is definitely human.
Have you checked
Okay.
thoroughly, Ambrose? I'm sorry.
All right. So, the next thing that we do is you can roll or choose what your archetype would be. This is the role that you perform within your rep detect unit, your squad. And so what you have to choose from are analyst, a city speaker, doxy, enforcer, fixer, inspector, and skimmer. So, just as a very brief summary, a skimmer is essentially a dirty cop. You are on the take, but this essentially makes sure that you're connected to the criminal underworld of the city. Inspector, you are a straight up hard boiled detective. You're there to analyze evidence, interview witnesses, and, essentially get to scraps every so often. Enforcer is a little bit like Inspector, but you're more muscle. You're there for when shit gets real and the fight goes down. As the doxy, you are kind of the face, social skills character. Not necessarily a seductress, but rather you know how to coax information out of people. The city speaker, which is what Steve is playing, is the undercover agents. So you have adopted a false identity, descended into the criminal underworld, maybe more or less lost sense of yourself along the way. And then last-wise, we have the analyst. You're essentially not a lab rat, because that implies you're being tested on, but you're most comfortable in the lab playing with the microscopes and the centrifuges and analyzing all the evidence that, the inspector found. So, you may roll for this if you want, or if you know what you want to play, let me know.
Fixer.
Fixer? Okay.
I'm an analyst. Analyst. I got you back, Aaron.
Fair play. Fair play.
Well, the skimmer looked really nice to me. I want to be dirty ass cop.
Oh.
You'll fit right in with the LAPD then.
Wait, did you say ass cop?
Ass cop.
God damn it.
A dirty ass cop. Where's an ass cop? I decided I was going to roll the die to choose my archetype, and I rolled digital dice and I rolled real meat space dice.
Ooh.
Meat space dice said I rolled a 4, and the digital dice said I rolled a 5, which means I rolled an enforcer both times.
Okay.
So I'm
I
gonna
think
be punching people really, really hard.
okay, the dice have spoken.
I thought about doing dice, but then I was like, skimmer, I can do that. I'd be like, oh, you don't want to pay this
Okay.
criminal? I will. Give me the information.
All right. Your next table is for you to choose or roll for your years on the force. So when Steve did this, he rolled up a rookie. So this is important because your years on the force will determine. Hang on, I'm flipping to the page in my hardcover book. So it will determine the number of attribute points you get to spend, the number of skill points you get to spend, and the Chinyan points you get to spend. And Chinyan points are sort of like resources. So the way this game works is any sort of equipment that you feel you need, like if you need a helicopter for some reason, or you decide you need the heavy guns for some reason, you can request it from the LAPD. And as long as it's not egregious, they will probably give it to you. But you gotta give it back when you're done with it. Chinyan points are what you can expend to essentially buy stuff on the black market. This stuff you can keep.
So I have a question. So
Yes.
I can go up to 6 years, basically, right?
You can go up to 16 plus.
Holy
So
shit.
if you
That-
want to roll randomly, roll a d12, and then I will tell you what you get.
Okay, so here's the question. I thought,
Uh-huh.
now granted, this could be story-wise, replicants only live up to 4 years. So if we're on there for more than 4, how would that mean we're a replicant?
Could be your
Implanted
Nexus 9.
memories. No, or that.
It could also be your Nexus 9 unit. Those don't have the built-in expiration
Yeah.
date.
Oh, really?
Not to be
Oh, okay.
confused.
Yeah.
Oviposited memories.
Did you say oviposited memories?
Sure did.
Oh my god.
Quit.
Meet Space Dice.
Look, I may have started it, but it's gotten worse, so I'm just continuing the trend.
Oh, I got a 12.
Okay. All right, that makes you an
Fuck.
old timer with 16 plus years on the force.
16 plus
Hey.
years.
Gramps. We got a Gramps.
Do I?
Real.
Can I re-roll that? I don't want to be a Gramps. I want to be young.
I got a
Hey,
3.
All right. Ambrose got a 3.
6.
You are seasoned. You have been on the force between 2 and 7 years. You get plus 3 attribute points, plus 10 skill points, 1 specialty, D6 promotion points, and no Chinyan points.
I'm so sorry. Run that by me again. It was plus 3.
Attributes,
Okay.
plus
And
10
then-
skills,
Okay.
1 specialty, D6 promotion points, and no Chinyan points.
Oh dare.
What about Miss Tofana?
By the way, what did I get for that?
I'm polling a certain audience member. I was already
Okay.
thinking. I was thinking about Season, but I'm asking what she thinks.
All right. What about Dutch?
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
roll. We'll see what happens.
Hey, Rachel.
All right, I'm a rookie.
Okay. So for a rookie, you have been on the force for less than a year. You have plus 4 attribute points, plus 8 skill points, no specialties, D3 promotion points, and minus 1 Chinyan.
I'm just
I
here to be
posted
pretty,
the,
everyone.
What was that, Eric?
I
Sorry.
posted the table in the Discord for everybody.
Oh, thank
for
you.
reference. The dice have already decided. It seems. Meat Space Dice rolled an 8, and Digital Dice rolled a 10. So I am a
All right.
veteran on the force, so to speak.
Okay, and what about you, Jared? You want to re-roll, or you want to be the grizzled old warrior showing the youngins how it's done?
I can do that. I have no problem with that. But I do have a question. What
Yeah,
do
what's
I
your
get
question?
for being a veteran?
All right, for a veteran, you get +1 attribute,
Okay.
+14 skills,
Jesus.
3 specialties, 1d10 promotion points, and +2 Chinian points.
I'm just picturing Leo's character like trying to chase down Repkin, just being like, "You all go ahead." Just leans against an alley wall, lights a cigarette. Ooh.
Absolutely not.
Holding it down.
He's gonna be a fit motherfucker.
So, I just want to point this out as incentive in case anyone wants to change their mind. Replicants get 1 additional attribute increase in either strength or agility, but you also get 1 less promotion point and Chinian point.
So here's the thing. I don't
Which
know
means
if
you
I'm
could
a
potentially get
replicant.
0.
Yes.
I hope
I
I
mean,
am
you
a
could-
replicant. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Then just pick replicant. But maybe you're not.
I'm
Exactly.
just
I like the question.
human. I don't know.
Or
Sure,
optionally, if so, like I, if it like just throw a spitballing here. If you pick replicant from the start, you could be a model of replicant you did not expect you were.
That's true. They are about to roll out the Nexus 10s.
Yep. All right. So, question: where do I put all this stuff?
I love that expression on Eric's face.
So, where do I put all this stuff? May I ask?
Well, for right now, let me bring up a copy of the character sheet for reference.
Okay.
So everything
So,
starts at C. Is that correct? If I'm looking at the sheet.
Yes.
Okay.
Your
So with your
stats.
attributes, they all start at C.
Okay.
And so you spend however many number of attribute increases you got to bring them up. So it costs 1 point to bring it from a C to a B, and 2 points to bring it from a C to an A. So if you're a rookie, you have 4 points. If you're a seasoned, you have 3. If you're a veteran, you have 2. And if you're an old timer, you only have 1.
But if you're openly a replicant, you get an extra attribute boost.
Yes.
okay. So, question. So
Mhm.
my old man has 2 Chinian points, 1 promotion point. Correct?
Yeah, we'll get to that later. But
Okay.
yes.
I'm just trying to fill out my sheet though. So, attribute and skills.
Yeah, so for right now, everyone go ahead and fill out your attributes based on your time spent on the force.
Okay. So, can you go through mine again?
As an old timer, you only get 1 point.
So 1 point. So I can only go up on
Yeah.
1, correct?
You're old.
Yes. What you can do is you can decide. So let's say that you want your intelligence to be at an A. You can decide to decrease
Okay.
another attribute to a D and get an extra point that way.
Yeah.
My dump stat is empathy.
Yeah, my dumb stat. Believe it, that's same for me,
I would
Eric.
expect that from an enforcer.
Yeah, my empathy's an A. Weirdly enough.
Yep, nope, I'm an asshole. I'm gonna be an asshole. I've already been
My dump
okay with
dump
it.
stat strength. So thank you, Eric, for not being strength dump stat. I'll be the emotions of the team apparently.
Okay.
One other thing is that your archetype has a key attribute tied to it that must be at least a B. So, Jared, you kind of have to spend your point. What was your archetype again?
Archetype is skimmer.
Skimmer?
Really?
Forgot what theirs
Empathy?
was.
All
Empathy,
right,
yeah.
as-
Because you have to make
Manipulator.
connection I think it's because connections is under empathy.
Oh,
And
really?
you have to have all
Mhm.
your filthy little connections.
Okay,
Yeah, I
that
think
makes
that's why.
Connections and manipulations are your key skills.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Along with firearms.
Yeah, so your empathy must be at a B, so you gotta spend the 1 point you got, right, raising it to a B.
Okay.
But if you want to be better in something else, then you could drop your strength and agility to D's and get 2 extra points.
So I'm gonna drop my driving to D I can't drive shit, so everyone, okay? So just want everybody to know
Well,
that.
look,
No, driving
Just
is
so
a
you
special
know.
case.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
so
you can drop a stat to even worse.
It
Yeah, so,
cannot
like, if
go
you-
worse than D.
Okay, so
Correct.
I could drop my strength to a D for an extra point.
Yes.
No, I don't think I need. I was like, part of the reason I didn't want to read the book thoroughly is also because I didn't want to like prep myself to min max because I would. I
So-
absolutely been like, who needs strength? Bye.
Yeah, so, I mean, in this game, I don't necessarily mind min-maxing, because you are supposed to be really good at your jobs. Like, out of 30 million people living in the greater Los Angeles area, they pick the best of the best for this job.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with my strength being a C. That's fine.
Also
Give-
fair.
Given the background, I was considering a little strength is necessary.
So I win strength C, agility D, intelligence B, and then empathy B.
Awesome.
I've
Um,
got oh, sorry, Ambrose, go ahead.
The ones that are highlighted, those are the attributes.
Those- Except for driving, which is its own weird little thing.
Okay. Let's see.
Right. So I've got strength C, agility B, intelligence B, and empathy A.
Nice. You sure you're not a doxy?
I mean, Rachel, that literally was the other option I was going to take. If someone was really sold on a solid fixer concept, I was like, I can do Doxy with this too. Like I can flip between those two very easily.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but my scores are with 3 attribute points to spend. Strength C, agility C, intelligence A, empathy B.
You spend
Yes.
2. Yeah, you can do that. Okay.
And what's your key ability?
Intelligence.
And that's B or better?
It's an A.
Excellent. Okay. So,
Debating on whether or not to drop strength. Erase something else just for shits and giggles.
up to you.
It would be kind of funny. I think I will.
Okay.
I'll raise agility to a B.
Oh,
Good
Dutch
choice.
is gonna have to carry everybody when
I can do it.
comes time to fight. Yeah.
I can
I'm bad.
literally carry you because I have an A strength. I actually went at the character sheet. The attributes go in alphabetical order. So it's strength A, agility B, intelligence C, empathy D.
There you go.
I love that. All right. So skills. So there are 13 skills. They all start at D, and you get a variety of skill points to spend, again, based on your time on the force. So, if you are a rookie, you get 8 skills. If you are seasoned, you get 10. If you're a veteran, you get 12. And if you're an old timer, you get 14.
Jeez.
And so, same, yeah, your experience. Like, you're decrepit, but you know a lot. So again, same rules. They all start at D, and then points to increase them.
I had a question because I did
Yes.
I did skim the book thoroughly, but I don't remember if this was a little stickler rule. Are your skills able to exceed your attribute, or are they capped by the attribute?
I'm going to say no, because I can like foresee instances where I'm like, okay, roll me strength mobility, roll me agility mobility,
Mm-hmm.
roll me empathy tech. I don't know. Players are weird, man. They do weird shit.
I feel like
It would make sense.
you know,
that
I'm
it wouldn't
feeling
be capped.
a little called out in that sentence, Rachel. I'm feeling a little called out.
I have no idea why.
It would make sense for characters that are more experienced as opposed to being like robust with their stats. So like you can be a really good shot, but you don't necessarily have to. You may not necessarily be the most nimblest of people because you're walking around with a cane or something like that.
Right. And so I'll leave that up to you to like sort of do what feels authentic to your character.
So the first upgrade is 1, and then the second upgrade is 2. So to go from D to C is 1, to go from C to B is 2, to go from C to A is 3 points, right?
Yeah, total, so it's not cumulative. So you only have to spend 3 points to get to A.
Okay.
I think I have mine set. I do have a question. I'm probably not going to take it. What's force? Because I see hand to hand, and there's also force.
Kicking down doors, I think is what.
Yeah.
Okay, weird that they split those, but I'm not going to gripe about it. Yeah, that's cool. So here's my skills so far. Force is a D. Hand to hand is a big shocker. It's a D. Stamina is a C. Firearms D. Mobility D. Stealth D. Medical aid C. Observation C. Tech D. Connections B. Insight B. Manipulation C.
Well
Look, I-
rounded, I like it.
I didn't. I'm trying to deliberately not min max because it's like I'm a rookie. I shouldn't be min maxed.
So
I still
insight.
feel like when a fight breaks out, your character is just gonna scream and dive under a table.
I'm going to look pretty and hope someone near a bystander or something helps me.
So
Okay.
question.
hmm
Insight in this game, what does that entail? Is that like
Are they lying? Are they hiding something?
okay?
Are they a replicant? Is there something else in this situation that you should find?
Actually, I think I'm going to swap my connections and my manipulation. So connection C, manipulation B.
Yeah.
Because I
connections-
think Leo's character should have the higher connections. I assume that.
Yep,
he
I'm
will.
going A for connections. I'm going to be honest.
Okay,
with
there we go. Great. I'm glad I switched.
you. And I'm going to put manipulation at C. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Oh my god.
How can I help?
No, the oh my god was for my beloved partner in chat calling me out.
Oh, thank you for the subscriptions, Drea and Great Cthulhu.
I was literally saving them. Because I had hurt
Who's
myself.
Great Cthulhu?
Some weirdo.
Alright, I see how it's gonna be. Alright.
So I don't like how
PEP's back on the table.
I don't like how
Did you say
firearms.
EMP is back on the table?
No, PvP. Though I guess EMP would work if there's any replicants among us.
So
Huh.
question. I don't
know that
well,
EMP
not really a
would work
question,
on a
but
replicant.
EMP. So for the record, EMP does kill humans too.
Okay.
If a massive electromagnetic pulse happens near you, it will stop your heart and kill you.
All right,
Okay.
that's bad.
Biological constructs.
So I
Yes.
don't like how firearms is in agility because I don't think that's an agility thing. I think that's more of a strength thing.
I would say it's agility because like you don't need a lot of strength to pull the trigger. Like the challenge is in the aiming.
Yeah, but I suck at agility, man. So I'm gonna be a fat guy that can do hand-to-hand combat. Just kidding.
Okay.
Right,
You get a good firearm skill also.
I mean, I feel like so like it's a difference between like lining up the shot versus smashing the butt of your gun into someone's face, whether it's hand to hand or firearms.
yeah, good point.
Yeah, and also like you get a separate dice. So like even though your agility isn't great, if you want to buy your firearms up to A, you're rolling a D12 every time.
Okay, gotcha. So you're more than likely going to succeed either way.
Yeah, so like you're not about to like win an obstacle course, but you've spent enough time at the range to make up for like any lack of agility.
Got it. Okay. So I am gonna put hand to hand in C, and then I'm gonna put firearms as a B. That would put me at 14. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Actually, it leaves me at 13. Fuck it, we're gonna put it in firearms. So firearms is now a C. So mine are force D, hand to hand C, stamina D, firearms C, mobility D, stealth D, medical aid D, observation B, tech B, connections A, insight B, and then manipulation C.
Sounds great. How about the rest of you?
Are you ready for this clusterfuck?
I'm ready for the clusterfuck.
Okay.
Love it.
Force is D. Hand to hand is D. Stamina is D. Firearms is D. Mobility is C. Stealth is
We're all
D.
gonna die.
Hold on. It gets better worse. Medical aid is B. Observation is B. Tech is A. Connections D. Insight B. Manipulation D.
Okay.
Hey, but and maxing was totally a thing, so
Look, I wanted to make a nice character for once. The last 2 games, let's see. Dominique, a literal sociopath. Eloise, not
Best
the best
character.
person either. So I was like, I'm gonna make a nice person, and now I'm getting judged like, oh, you didn't make a murder machine, Aaron. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
that's
I
true. My
enjoyed it.
last few characters have been mine have also been murder machines.
So far, that's an understatement.
I was like, Eloise was not a murder machine. She just had one in her stable.
I mean, it's kind of nice, right? If she kills the wrong person.
I mean, she was gonna die anyway, so
She was not.
NPCs in my games are famously die all the time.
You know.
you see.
All right. If everyone has apportioned their skills as they wish, it is time for more math.
Oh God.
Yay! Oh, boo.
I didn't trans my gender to do math, Rachel.
Oh yeah. Why not? No. The D6 promotion point.
We'll get to
What-
that.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
So health and resolve. So to compute your health, add your strength and agility together, divide by 4, and round up.
Oh God.
Sorry, one more time. My brain went completely blank. Y'all think I'm joking about not doing math as a queer, but
Yep.
one more
All right.
time, please.
So, what is your die size for strength?
Is C, so D8.
Okay, what's your die size for agility?
D10.
All right, so that's 18.
Okay.
You divide that by 4, which is 4.5,
Yes.
and then you round up to 5.
Okay.
So your health is 5.
Cool.
Okay.
That's
so
not bad.
14 divided by what?
By 4, so yours would be 4.
4 equals 3. Yeah, 4. I'm literally the fat cop with a donut.
I
Guys,
told you you're gonna be the
stop.
one. I called it. You're gonna be chasing a perp down the fucking alley and be like, ooh, hold on.
I literally
Oh,
have
it's too
4 maximum health. 4.
Dutch, you got this, Dutch. Go.
Oh yeah, I have. We moved on to health, right? Health and resolve.
Yes,
I have 7 health. Is that good?
that's pretty good.
And I have 5 resolve. This is mainly though because I went ahead and I started picking specialties, and some of the specialties help to bring up your resolve and health respectively, and you can choose them up to 3 times in some cases.
Cat.
August, the void has blessed us.
Yeah, and so then to figure out your resolve, you do the same thing, but with your intelligence and empathy. So add the die values together,
Okay.
divide by 4, round up.
22 divided by 4 is
6.
5.5. 6? Okay. All
What
right.
numbers are we adding that time?
The die values of your intelligence and empathy.
Oh, okay.
There are no math queers to be found in this game. There are no math queers here. They are
So
absent.
20 divided by 4, you said, which would be
5.
5. Jeez. Why are you so good at math, Rachel?
And this is our resolve, yes?
Yes. I mean, it's not the quadratic equation or anything, it's just arithmetic.
Hush you.
Oh, bless you.
I mean, they drilled me on times tables in the 2nd grade. I don't know what to tell you.
They did that to me too, but this thing that happens when you have dyscalculia, the thing with the numbers.
Okay. Well, fortunately, that will be the worst math you have to do.
Okay, thank God.
Yay!
So, choose or roll for your starting specialties. These are associated with your archetype. Again, a rookie has no specialties.
Okay, then I will sit back and just be pretty.
You're good at that. The seasoned has 1 specialty, a veteran has 2, and an old timer has 3. So you can see your specialties on the page for your archetype. So like the city speaker, their specialty is gutter rat, hardened, and origami.
Wait, where is this at?
All right, so you are playing the skimmer.
Yes.
Your specialties are cash flow, kickbacks, and sycophant.
I picked scientist myself.
You have to pick at least
Okay.
one of those, right?
How many specialties do you get?
I get
3
Remind me.
for the archetype.
You're
You
also an
pick
old
of
timer?
3, but... No. Sorry, I have 2 specialties, but the
Oh,
archetype
okay.
shows you 3 for that you can choose from.
Yes.
You have to have at least one chosen from there, correct?
You don't have to because if you're a rookie, you don't get any.
This is true, but in my case,
Yeah.
I'm a veteran, so
Yeah,
do I
so
have
you
to? I
get
would have to pick one of those. Okay.
yeah, well you get
At
2
least one.
Okay,
out
where
of
are you
fast
guys?
reflexes, killer, or tough.
So where are you guys
Okay.
seeing them?
It
The
is on the same
archetypes.
page as your archetype. So here's the enforcer page. There's the archetype.
Oh, okay. What were my 3 specialties again? Cash flow, kickback, and what?
Sycophant, I'll
Cash
show you.
flow, yeah.
Sycophant.
Yeah, that basically means kiss ass.
Oh God, really?
Yep.
I'm gonna put kiss
You're a dirty
ass.
cob. You're a dirty, dirty cob.
I am a dirty cop.
Snitched on your partner and take kickbacks, you name it.
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna be taking bribes like no other if I get offered. I'm just telling you all that. I don't care.
God.
Just saying.
All right. Well, now we get to do the really fun part where we're going to roll for key memories and key relationships. So, the tables start at page 31 of the Dead Tree book. But if you just want to roll a series of d12s, let me know and I'll just tell you what key memory you have. So there are 5 tables for key memory. So that means you will roll 1d12 5 times.
Hmm.
I'm muted. I kind of have something in mind for this already.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I get through all the tables though.
Okay, so say that again.
All right. So we're doing your key memory.
Okay.
So, your memories are an essential part of who you are, no matter if they are real or artificially engineered. Each player character in the Blade Runner RPG has a key memory of some defining event in the past, whether it's your own, someone else's, or a complete fiction designed in a memory lab. Your key memory is a focal point of your personality, and it can be a powerful source of inspiration and perseverance. Once per game session, you can use your key memory in a skill roll to improve your chance to succeed. You need to explain how the memory helps you in this particular situation, but the game runner should be lenient. I will be lenient.
So I'm not gonna roll. So here's what I have in mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the prompts to kind of build it, but I have like
Okay.
a bigger thing thought out. So just a few weeks ago, in a lavish
Uh-huh.
penthouse suite overlooking the fashion district,
Mhm.
a hunted replicant, you suffered a moment of weakness.
Okay.
Okay, so
How did
how
it make you feel?
I think so. The notion is like I think the background I had for my character is a former working girl. That's
Mhm.
kind of how I started building my connections and stuff. And so I was set up as a plant to catch this particular hunted replicant, but in an intimate moment between us, I felt true empathy for them and feigned a scene to let them escape.
Okay. Awesome. I love it.
Great.
How about Ambrose or Dutch?
I rolled. I want to see what it is, if I like it,
Okay.
and if not, I will also do what Aaron did.
okay.
All right. So what was your first roll?
12.
Ah, I'm so sorry. Roll a d6, please.
What are you?
It's D6, D12, D12, D12. Yeah. I do.
D6. It was a 2.
All right. So this happened during your childhood. You remember it like it was yesterday. Now tell me your d12 rolls.
1.
You're standing in the rain on a city street corner in downtown LA.
I kind of love this memory already, whatever
Yeah,
it
I'm
is.
gonna be honest. I like that. I
Just
like
gonna-
you're giving them prompts to work with.
So we're gonna roll for who was there.
That was a 6.
An LAPD cop.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Me, roll.
Well,
I know.
let's see what you get for number 4. What happened?
And that's also a D12.
Yes.
Okay, so Rachel, I have a major
4.
question for you.
All right.
How
Let's
serious?
resolve Ambrose
Oh, I'm
thing,
sorry,
and then I'll
okay.
get to you.
I'm
All
sorry.
right. All right. You can change this if you want, Ambrose. You took part in a battle or massacre.
I like it.
Yeah, I think I'll change that, but let's see what I roll. 12?
You witnessed a miracle.
That's
What's considered a miracle?
I think that's
Consider a
like
miracle.
yeah, I would say it's through the eye of the beholder. I would assume.
mhm. So if it were me, I'd be like, I witnessed a miracle that told me to murder everybody. Jesus told me to do it.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Indeed.
also, this happened in your childhood. So you could have had like a child's limited understanding of the world and perception.
Yeah, that one might be a little difficult for me.
Okay, you want to reroll?
Yeah, let's give it a last shot. Third time's a charm.
Okay.
Fuck you.
12 again.
Yes.
All right, you know what? I'm going to roll for you. I'm going to roll the meat space dice for you.
Okay, go for it.
All right, I got you an 8.
Which is
Hey, I
what,
got
which
me
one-
an 8 too.
I was saying that's what they rolled in roll 20 as well.
Crap.
I think this is the one
You-
probably.
You made an unforgivable compromise
Ooh.
Ooh.
I like that.
with the cop in the rain
As a
Mm.
as a
child.
child.
Oh. That's a dark memory, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I gave him my last donuts.
All right,
Promised him he
roll
didn't smell like bacon.
me one more d12, Ambrose.
Damn it.
Oh.
10.
This made you feel shameful.
My mind goes somewhere very instantly. Ooh.
You were a child? You were a child.
Ambrose, what was your character doing? Oh no, that's too far. I was just
I was a
about to say
child.
something bad. Yeah, I just noticed
If
that.
it,
Yeah, we're not going there. We're not
Ooh,
going
I know what
I
it
was
is.
about to go
I
there,
know-
but I stopped myself.
I know what it is. I ratted out a replicant. That was
Okay.
only trying to survive.
Oh, that is. Mm.
tears in the rain. Tears in the rain when you ran out of lubricant.
Yep.
Goodness.
I love it.
I do love that dichotomy. Me having a moment of compassion for a replicant and you selling them out.
Hmm.
Good dichotomy. Enjoy it.
He's getting blackmailed by a replicant. All right, Jared, you had questions.
So, how serious are we gonna make this?
Very.
It's
Serious.
Blade.
Oh, okay.
You've seen
Yeah.
the movie. It's
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
It's
Look,
not a
it's-
comedy, man.
No, it
I
is
was gonna
dystopian.
say.
I'd say it's more dystopian drama than it is sci-fi. To be
Okay.
honest,
Well, there's
There-
funny
there-
noir.
it's
You
the
never know.
setting sci-fi, but like most of that movie is just a hard drama
Yeah,
with a little
I
bit
know.
of action here and there.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
But no, what I'm trying to say is like I was going to do this.
Noir. That's
I
another one.
went
That's
to
true,
a
yeah.
donut shop, had literally the best donut I've ever had. And that is where I just go and eat donuts all the time.
That might be a key relationship. We can deal with that later. For right now,
Okay.
Jared, please roll me a d6.
10-4, I will. I like that I like that roll system. That was fun. I'm gonna do it. Boom. 2.
All right. So this also happened during your childhood. You remember it like it was yesterday.
Okay. Can I re-roll that? I'm gonna need something different.
Yeah, go ahead.
Re-rolling. 5.
This happened some years back.
Some years.
All right. Roll me 1d12 to determine where it happened.
12.
Somewhere in the off-world colonies.
Oh, spicy. That's spicy.
Yeah.
No
All right.
wonder you hate them so much. You had some fucked up shit happen back there.
Yeah.
Roll again. To see who was there.
12 again.
No one but you.
All right. I obviously there's more roles, but in my head immediately I was like, oh, you came upon the murdered spaceship.
Yep.
That
Okay.
reference, like literally that's what popped into my brain.
I'm
All
loving
right.
it.
One more d12. Cat.
Kitty cat.
I think that's the first time I've seen August look directly into the camera when he's shown up.
Oh Jesus! I just rolled another 12.
Dude.
You witnessed a
Damn.
miracle.
Okay, I'm
That
changing that one.
completely flips it.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't. Okay. 6.
You were psychologically abused.
So no, that's a 9. I'm sorry. I read it backwards.
You suffered or witnessed a horrible accident. And one
No, you
more
rolled a 12 for
d12.
the fourth one, right?
Yeah, but I
you
wanted to
rolled-
re-roll it.
Oh, okay.
But that would be kind of
And
interesting.
roll one more d12.
11.
All right, so some years back, you were on the off-world colonies where no one but you suffered or witnessed a horrible accident that made you feel terrified.
Wow.
So honestly, coming across like Roy Batty's victims,
Or
Fully,
the
it makes so much sense.
or hear me out,
Terrified
guys. Cross the genres. I stumbled upon the alien ship.
I know where you're going
Oh,
with this. That
I-
doesn't
I-
happen until way later.
Yeah, it's way
Veto.
later.
Oh, come on. I tried.
Although I mean,
Uh,
the Lilaxu had to get their start somehow.
Yeah.
Indeed. Wayland Buchanan.
Okay.
I got lost in a seething crowd in a loud, dimly lit nightclub. There were masked
Okay.
killers. You made or witnessed a selfless sacrifice, and as a result,
shit.
I am now jaded. I didn't roll for when this happened, though. Did you want to roll for me, Real?
Yeah, let's see.
Or secretly determined?
This happened when you were a young teen. The
Oh,
event
shit.
defined your view of the world.
Holy shit.
Perfect.
I might steal this table for other games, I'm gonna be honest.
It's really good.
Yeah, I like this table. I could totally do this. And the thing is like they don't give you so much information that it gives you prompts to think about it yourself.
Mhm.
I like that.
Smart table, yeah.
All right. So you get to do this all over again, though slightly less involved. This time you only need to roll 3d12s to determine who your relationship is with, what it is like, and what's going on. So,
I'm going full random this time.
yeah, so from the book, next to your key memory, the most defining element of your character is their key relationship. This is an NPC that, for any reason, plays a big role in your life. It will typically be a living person, but it can be someone artificial, dead, or even fictitious, existing only in your designed memories. It should not be another PC. Your key relation is primarily used by the game runner to create events in the game, as described further in Chapter 9.
Here's the knives we're
Interacting-
giving you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Interacting with your key relationship will earn you humanity points at the end of the session. As opposed to key memories, key relationships will and should evolve over the course of the game. The relationship should not be replaced very often, but if you find during play that your key relationship is no longer relevant for any reason, you may replace it as long as the game runner allows it. We'll probably allow it. Try to pick a new key relationship with someone you met during play. So Evie volunteered first, so roll me 3d12, Evie, please.
Sorry, I was trying to read it on Roll20. The graphic they have chosen for their die numbers are not ideal for Aaron's eyeball. I think it's 11, 12, and then 7.
Okay. If you turn off dark mode, that might help.
That
Oh, yeah.
I will not turn off dark mode. That is worse.
Okay.
That is worse for me.
All right, that was 11, 12, and 7.
Yes.
All right. So your relationship is with a doxy.
Okay.
Oh.
It
That's
exists.
that's very hilarious considering I almost played one.
It exists only in your head,
Nice.
Uh-oh.
and
You're
you
crazy.
constantly disappoint them.
Okay. Okay. I like this. Okay, I think I can work with it. So it doesn't, so because it's only in my head, it doesn't actually have to be a real person then.
Sure.
I'm just like, because the way that's phrased, like does it mean there's a real person who I have fake thoughts about and like
Yeah, I would say that like you've got a parasocial relationship going on with someone,
okay,
or
okay.
like you haven't seen 2049, have you?
I have not.
One of the characters basically has an AI girlfriend.
Okay, so I'm all right. That works because I was thinking of the novel Snow Crash, where like they hop into cyberspace and have interactions with like
Mhm.
these daemons, like daemons as in the IT
Yeah.
daemons.
Okay.
Okay, I can work with this. I'm down.
So you're telling me you have an AI mom, literally that's disappointed in you. all
It
the
does not
time.
say mom, it says doxy for the record. But yes, apparently in my virtual memory palace, I have created something that judges me harshly.
Whoops.
Hmm.
All right. Who wants to go next?
So, I'm sorry not to interrupt you, Rachel. My key memory is a couple years back, I witnessed a tragedy by myself in the backwater colonies. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Make sure. Go on. I can go next if you want.
All right, so go ahead and roll me 3d12, please.
All right. My first D12 is a 6. This one's a 6.
It is with an old friend.
Ooh. Maybe someone from the backwater colonies.
Donut shop manager.
10.
It is hateful.
Oh.
A
Eat all my donuts.
hateful old friend that is 12.
So one more d12. They threaten you with something, so friendship got bad.
Yeah, jeez. A hateful old friend that
It
threatened
sounds
me.
like they figured out just how dirty you are.
Sounds like it.
Another dirty cop. Former partner, perhaps.
They stole away my
or
donut
or
spot.
a contact on the inside who's figured out you're a cop.
That
Oh
dude.
shit.
I got pissed off the mafia.
Yeah.
So they destroyed my donut parlor.
I don't know what it is with the dice. I rolled 8, 8, 10 for meat space dice. I rolled 8, 8, 10 for digital dice, which means
Eric,
Yeah,
Eric,
I don't
go-
know.
Can I tell you this? Like, I'm not a gambler, but go play the lottery.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, I don't
All
want. I
right.
don't want a voluntary tax. Excuse me.
Uh,
So, your key relationship is with your superior.
Yes.
It is deceitful.
Hmm.
And you rolled a 10.
Yes.
They are suspected of a crime.
I have a question. Is Leo my boss then? Like,
Ooh.
oh no, because it's not another PC, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But
So you could have it with your NPC boss, who, let me see if I can find his name.
it's not Holden.
It could be Holden. Yes, Holden. He's the guy who Leon shoots in the very beginning of the first
Mhm.
movie.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
So yeah, you could suspect Holden of being some kind of criminal.
in the first movie, though, I'm pretty sure that guy's doing something shady. I'm just saying.
it's the LAPD. They're all shady.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just saying.
There's a reason we say ACAB.
I thought the relationship was superior. I didn't realize it was your superior. Like, oh, good. It's my boss. That fits though. That actually fits pretty well.
How about you, Ambrose? What do you got?
You done, Eric?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. No, sorry. 8, 5, and 3.
All right. Also, your superior. So you can pick the same NPC as Eric if you like. However, you feel protective, or perhaps they feel protective over you, because they want something from you. Maybe for you to keep Dutch off his back.
Yeah.
And Ambrose's character is the one who ratted out a replicant early on in life, correct? Interesting.
So I'm gonna keep that to the side. I want to do one more roll just to see what happens.
Okay.
9, 12, and 8.
All right. It is with a suspect. It is also only in your head that they need help with something.
I like the first one, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with the first one.
Okay, and it doesn't have to be Holden. It could be someone else who outranks you in the department.
Oh no, I'm gonna keep that.
Okay. It could be with Madame.
With Princess Bride?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. Did you just Princess Bride is how you identify them?
Yes.
It's Robin, right?
I understand. I know. I'm just saying. It's a wild way
Buttercup.
to. But oh, hey, Buttercup in this like awful dystopian sci-fi novel versus one of the best romance fantasies of all time.
I mean,
What am I saying? One of the
her?
best romance fantasy of all time. There
Have
is
you
none better.
seen her in House of Cards? She's so evil.
I've not. I would probably hate that.
Oh,
Like,
she's
so
so
it's
evil.
really hard for me when dear characters turn evil. Like David Tennant playing Kilgrave in Jessica Jones was deeply hard. I mean, obviously one of the most awful villains ever, but also it's my doctor. It's my doctor
Oh.
being the worst.
Yeah, don't watch House of Cards. It's Kevin Spacey and Robin Wright as
Oh, yeah.
evil DC
I
power
mean,
couple.
Kevin Spacey's evil in real life, so fuck him in
Right.
general.
So, if I were to go with Ma'am, what would I be able to do for her as a character?
Whatever she asks you to. Go to the San Diego trash pits and find me this thing. Go to the larva farm and kill a replica for me.
It's called the Larva Farm?
Force the confession.
That's so racist.
He's literally farming larvae at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought sorry, I thought where they grew replicants was called that. I was like, is that real? I don't remember that at all. That's horrible. Sorry. I was so confused. I was like, I don't remember that. Is that what they call it? Like, it's been a while since I've read Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. So I was like, that seems like something Philip K. Dick might write and being like, yeah, fuck them. They're terrible people. The replicants are the good guys, everyone. Wink. Like,
So,
you need to watch 2049.
okay.
So what you
I
could
think I'm
do,
gonna go with
Ambrose,
Ma'am.
is be like, this lady, I ratted out this, whatever I can't think of what they're called. Replicant. I ratted out this replicant for this lady that now protects me because I did so.
Okay.
You do that.
Well, from what I remember, Ma'am can find things out. The thing that I ratted out the replicant to was just a run-of-the-mill LAPD cop. But I am gonna go with Ma'am. She feels protective of me because I can do things for her.
Sounds good. All right. So, gear and equipment. So, all of you have as your standard issue kit a badge. You also have a PKD blaster or a subcompact pistol. I don't know guns, so just pick whatever sounds cooler. You also have a knowledge integration assistant, which is basically like Siri, but better, more AI. And the detective special spinner. Congratulations, you've got a flying car.
Don't let me drive
Fuck
So-
it.
yes, flying cars. Finally, the dystopian sci-fi I've always wanted.
So, on your archetype page, it says how many Chinian points you roll for, and then you modify that by your years on the force.
On our archetype page?
Yeah,
It's right
so
at
the
you
bottom.
I did
are
not
a
roll for those yet.
fixer. Yeah, so you get 1d10 Chinian points,
Okay.
and then modify it with the chart, one of the charts that Eric posted in our Discord.
Oh
The
no,
years
this
on
is
the
gonna
force,
suck.
yeah. If you're seasoned, you don't modify it. If you're a rookie, it's -1.
Great, I have
If you're a
one.
veteran,
Plus,
I
if you're a
have
veteran
one.
like me, you get +1.
Yay, one Chinian point. Go me.
Jared, when you roll Chinyan, you're gonna add 2.
yep. So
'Cause
I
you're an
got
old-
Where are
9,
those on this sheet?
and I got 11 Chinian points.
Yeah,
Oh,
Damn.
well, yeah, because he's on the fucking take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Chinian points are kind of abstracted. If you've played Vampire, they're kind of like resource dots,
Okay.
where like it's not assigned to a specific dollar amount. But so if you want some piece of equipment that the LAPD like either won't give you or you don't want them to know that you're asking for it, you use Chinian points plus connections to access the black market, where you can get whatever you're looking for.
This is more like equipment for like us doing our job, not our personal stuff, right?
Right.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
there is another chart that you can roll for a
Uh-oh.
signature item.
I see.
So, this is another D12.
Yeah.
All right, let's fucking go.
And where would this
I'm
go?
gonna-
Oh, never mind. I found it.
Do we
12.
share the flying car or do we each
Uh,
have our own?
I got rolled a 1.
So, your signature item is a photograph.
I see.
And so essentially, you each can requisition your own flying car, but you know, like it's LA and there's still traffic, so if you want to double up, that's fine. Ambrose rolled a 2. Your signature item is a book.
So surprised.
Hmm.
I got
Yeah,
a.
so-
Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
I got a
Drea,
5.
you better not. I swear to God.
You got a 5.
Mhm.
A musical instrument.
What?
Do you want a photograph instead? I'll switch with you.
No, I can make that work.
All right, fine.
All right. What about you, Eric?
Who got a musical instrument?
Me.
Yeah.
Leo.
Oh, okay.
I got a photo.
I rerolled mine. The meat space dice said an old coat, and the digital dice said a ring. For the first time, there's a divergence in the values. I feel like the ring could be something that was tied to the memory of everybody of the massacre or whatever took place in that nightclub. Like maybe he found a ring and he kept it, and he's trying to figure out who to
Okay.
give it to later, or maybe it's a coat that belonged to somebody and he still wears it. What do you think?
I like the coat,
I like the coat too.
especially
already
because
wear-
like you've got the coat.
I would say, like, I'm like, it's the coat you wear all the fucking time is your signature item.
Perfect.
Yeah. So from the book, In addition to your normal gear, you also have a signature item. A small item that's not of much practical use, but has sentimental value to you and says something about your character. Your signature item is typically connected to your key memory, your key relationship, or both. The signature items can usually be carried, but they can also be stationary, like a tombstone or a stool at your favorite bar. By interacting with your signature item in some way, you can, once per game session, use it to recover 1 point of stress. You can choose your signature item freely or roll on the table before for guidance. So if there's something else you want, like a
Actually,
set
I'm
of
good. I'm
dog
good.
tags or
I'm good with the photograph. I think I know. I
okay.
think I know what it is. I'm good.
I can make it work. Mine's
God,
good.
wow, 12's a tombstone. How the fuck are you gonna like? Let me go visit the graveyard real quick so I can get some stress back. Or worse, a tombstone you carry with you somehow. Gotta pop
So
the
Man,
trunk.
I
some
I
Trigun shit. I'm
think
gonna carry it on my back.
okay, so
Ooh,
I think I
Wolfwood. Oh,
know
Eric.
what I'm gonna do with my key memory here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
Okay.
makes me sad now, Eric. I hate you for it now.
I think that the musical instrument is going to come from one of the dead bodies that he saw from the tragedy. And he plays it
Okay.
every now and then.
So it'd probably be something small like a harmonica.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
A harmonica.
All right. And
Do we get to pick what
so,
rounds go into our blaster? Because when you look at the damages, it doesn't give you the standard damages. It tells you like, well, if you have 44 caliber or 222 rifle rounds or sonic rounds or whatever.
I would have to look up how difficult the rounds are to get.
Okay.
So there's one final roll. This is your living space. So,
Oh no.
setting note is that Los Angeles has essentially been taken over by mega skyscrapers. And there is literally social stratification going on where you are not anybody important unless you're living on the 100th floor or above. So it's like the 1% who live on the 100th floor or above. And so if you live on like the ground floor or the first 10 floors, you are impoverished, you are a criminal, uh, very hard Scrabble hand to mouth existence. Whereas like, so the more up you get to live, essentially literally the higher your social status is. And so the important thing to note is that with the salary that the Reptitech unit is paying you, you cannot afford to live in one of the nice places. However, part of your benefits package is they give you a place to live. Here is your standard issue Reptitech apartment.
So
I'm
doing a load for the mafia every now and then does give me benefits. Just saying.
So go ahead and roll me a d12.
I'm sorry. Aaron, go on. I interrupted you.
what I was gonna say. I'm happy rolling except through 1 through 4. Fuck that. I'm not doing 1 through 4.
Okay,
I'm too fucking ACAB for that shit.
that's fine. You can re-roll.
All right, so 1 through 4 I reroll. Everything else I am absolutely chill to keep.
Okay.
I got a 4. I'd like to know what it is before I
All right.
Perfect. Oh, that's so perfect. I got. Oh, wait. Go ahead, Leo.
All
You
right.
rolled first.
So, number 4, a sparsely furnished LAPD housing apartment in Sector 5, small and claustrophobic. So essentially, you're living in the standard issue apartment.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. Aaron, with an 8, you have a dingy flat on top of a seedy bar off Nightclub Row.
Into it. Done. Sold.
Sounds perfect.
It was actually very perfect. There was two I wanted. Number 5, the condo filled with old memories and a balcony overlooking the neon lit streets of Little Tokyo, or that one. So I got the one I wanted.
I got.
Okay.
Okay. My new roll is 9.
In a cluttered warehouse off Anemoid Row, hidden from prying eyes.
Fuck it. Why not?
Oh, who rolled a 12?
That would be me
Oh
after
no!
Leo got the same.
Oh
I'll
no!
leave it.
12. With your key relationship, re-roll to see where they live.
Get the fuck out of here.
You gotta- I kind of wish I got that one. That would have been crazy.
You're
So
you're sleeping with Buttercup?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Holy
So
shit!
I'm not going to make you re-roll that. I'm just going to assign it to you. I'm going to assign you the roll of 10, which is in a serene luxury penthouse suite in the financial district.
Fucking
So
rich bitch up in here.
can I change mine? Because I would totally.
And do the
love that
science.
If you also want to be living with your wait, which one's your key relationship?
one. The guy that hates me, a hateful old friend that threatened me.
I mean, if you really want that uncomfortable of a living situation,
It's for the story. Sacrifices must be made.
Sorry.
Cat butt.
Uh,
Cat butt.
all right. I mean, so it still makes you re-roll to see where you live, so
Oh,
you
okay.
can share the warehouse.
Does that make it the swear house?
Yeah.
Oh no, okay. Roll me 1d12,
Okay,
Leo.
I'll roll it again. 2.
A condo filled with old mementos and a balcony overlooking the neon-lit streets of Little Tokyo.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna say that like this apartment is rent controlled, which is why neither of you want to leave.
Probably.
You know what? I'll be real. Even now in the 2023, if I was in a rent control apartment with a shitty whatever, yeah, we're gonna make it work.
Agreed.
Oh, I live in rent controlled apartment right now. It's so nice.
All right, gotta
Because
take.
all the
take-
gentrification is rolling in now.
Yep.
All right, how
Uh,
about you, Eric? Where's Dutch now?
Well,
I'm so-
it seems like that it's happening again, and all the numbers are coming up exactly the same, no matter which die I roll. I shit you not, I rolled 11 twice. I don't have a home. I
Oh
drift around,
no!
And I spend every night in a different place
Oh
with my
no!
old coat.
Awesome.
Holy shit! Your character is so sad, Eric. It's so sad.
Dimitri, is that you?
like
Right.
this Eric's character
I
is
remember
accidentally Eric's character is accidentally like the edgiest teenager's character, like their first character they made in RPG, just accidentally, but like with real like veritas behind it.
Oh man.
All right. So, just a few more things to take care of. Appearance and names. So if you go back to your archetype page, you can roll for your appearance and name, or just looking at the list provided, you can gain inspiration from that.
So I think you already I already have my name. You can already see the outfit I have prepared for myself. However, I do love this little appearance line that I am going to steal. Everything you wear is a statement, and they all say either screw you or you wish. So that's
I
my
love it.
appearance statement.
Excellent.
I think if it's all right, I'm gonna figure out my appearance after I figure out my outfit to wear for this stream.
Same.
So
Fair.
here are the three options you have as the analyst.
I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yes.
Okay.
But you can read it for the audience because it is entertaining.
1, you're a crime scene. A pristinely kept tragedy taped off from the public. And to understand it, you need a microscope and a postgraduate degree.
Oh
Number
my.
2. OCD and a god complex, wrapped in an emotionally guarded scarf.
Hmm.
And number 3 is your mom says you're a catch.
I'm thinking, okay, so after rehearing them, I'm debating between 1 or 3.
You're a catch, Ambrose. You know it.
I mean,
That's what
could be
my mom
both.
says.
I like what Steve got. He's a Dickensian acid trip.
Love
Yep,
that. I mean,
love it.
that's actually the picture we have for him right here is fucking perfect for that. Please, sir. Can I have some LSD?
And Eric has already decided he's got ass-kicking boots. The rest is just whatever wasn't dirty or bloody from the day before.
It makes sense with his homeless ass, I suppose.
What about me? What am I
Roll me a d6.
Roll you a d6. I gotta get my d6 up.
You guys actually roll a d3 and roll 20. You can make up whatever.
Yeah,
die
you can
want.
roll a
So
d3
Yeah.
and roll
flash
20
roll.
if you don't want to use
Oh,
need space
neat.
dice.
It's okay. I got meat dice right now.
Delicious meat dice.
2.
What? I got
One.
mustard on my face or something?
Change it to icing.
Great.
So,
It's
your other
okay. It's okay,
options.
Gramps. We all have baby wipes on us. Just
Yeah.
a little.
So, your other options. People can tell what you're getting up into by what you smell like. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but you always smell like something. And then number 3. You look like you live off shitty coffee, shitty takeout, and shitty people. And
Actually,
you're
I
in
think
your
that's-
prime.
I think that's the one for
Yep, that one right
Leo.
there.
Alright, so the last step is picking your name, which you can roll for, you can make up.
I already got it. Evie Tofana.
Evie and
Are
Dutch
we-
Olson.
Are we rolling promotion points and or humanity?
So my plan is to resolve the name and the appearance, go on break, and come back and handle promotion and humanity.
Got it. Okay. Awesome.
My character's
Rhea,
name.
I hate the phrase old yogurt. That is the worst phrase I've heard in a while. No one likes that.
Old yogurt?
Yeah,
The
old
fuck?
yogurt. That's what Leo's character be eating. Old
Yep,
yogurt.
old yogurt.
Oh
I
god.
put
no.
I put lives
Ugh.
off of shitty coffee and ramen noodles in my appearance.
I mean,
Ugh.
that reminds me of the quote from Reddit, the Iranian yogurt is not the issue here. Reddit's a weird place, man.
So
It is.
On that note, my character's name is Quinn Kenzie.
I love it.
Alright, we just need Leo. What's your character's name?
I'm not sure at the moment.
Alright, roll
Roll a
me
die.
another D3 then.
I don't have a D3. Where's the D3s?
Roll a
roll
d6
the
and have it.
D6.
Yeah.
Round down. A round up? No. Yeah.
Oh, I got a 3.
Yeah, you're on down. Mirren Smythe.
That sounds like
Oh,
a dirty
I'm
fucking
sorry.
cat.
I got a 1.
Oh,
Tanner Rigo.
that all
I
God,
knew
they
that
have they picked the perfect like weight fucking corrupt cop
Uncle Rico.
names, haven't they?
Tanner Rigo.
Mhm.
Tanner is the whitest name imaginable.
Yeah, it really is.
I think the only one that might top it is Bryce.
Yeah, no, that's the worst
Tucker?
name.
I have a cousin named Bryce.
I'm sorry, Rachel.
He's extremely white.
Okay. Oh, I'm
He's
not sorry anymore
extremely
then.
white. So,
Okay, so If everyone is situated, then let's take a quick 10-minute break, and when we come back, we can wrangle promotion and humanity.
I'm good.
All right. We'll see you in a minute, guys. Going to break.
return. So, we just have a couple more things to cover, and then we'll be done. Promotion points and humanity. Humanity we won't have to get super into, but it will be good to know about it just in case. Just in case what? I don't know, play the game to find out. So, by doing your job as a Blade Runner, by solving cases, reporting evidence, apprehending replicants, etc., you gain promotion points. Do's and don'ts for gaining promotion points are detailed in working the case. Essentially, do your job, don't fuck up. You start the game with a number of promotion points depending on your years on the force. If you were a replicant, you would get one less promotion point, ideally meaning, or theoretically meaning you could start at 0. And so promotion points are essentially XP. Promotion points are handed out by the game runner, that being me, after each game session. Exactly what you are awarded promotion points for is indicated by the case file you are playing. The game runner can also hand out promotion points during a session for specific actions specified in the case file. Replicants are always awarded a promotion point when they succeed at a baseline test. So baseline test is essentially what has replaced Void Conf. The Void Conf test was testing your empathy to understand if you are a replicant or a human. You fail Void Conf, you get shot. Baseline is a little bit different. It is meant to gauge if a replicant is losing their shit. So it measures a lot of the same things that the Void Conf measured, like really subtle changes in like pupil size and like sweat production, respiration, etc. If you fail a baseline, you get a chance to retake it again after you have calmed the fuck down. If you do not calm the fuck down, you will probably be retired. That's assuming you're a replicant. So, if you gain 5 or more promotion points in a single session, you can be awarded a distinction by Deputy Chief Holden. However, this is one conceit of the game. Even though promotion points are essentially like XP, you can still lose them. The game runner can also take promotion points from you during the game. If you are caught failing to perform your duties in some way, or your case receives negative exposure. Triggers for losing promotion points are specified in the case file. Running Blade Runner also includes advice for the game runner on when to remove promotion points. One typical trigger is losing your standard issue gear. Losing a spinner might even cost you 2. So, essentially, the LAPD has guns up the wazoo. If you lose your service pistol, like, getting it replaced is not a question of like material availability. It's how the fuck did you lose your gun, soldier?
Like, what the fuck,
Typically,
man?
you will only lose 1 promotion point for each act of misconduct, but for severe transgressions, the game runner can take several. I will never take you into the negative. The most you can ever go is down to 0. Whenever you lose a promotion point due to misconduct, you must roll for connections. If you fail the roll, you will also suffer a disciplinary action of some sort. So, being assigned to desk duty, being taken off the case, being put on leave. Replicant Blade Runners who hit 0 promotion points must take an immediate baseline test. So, promotion points can be used for several effects. You can learn a new specialty of your choice by spending a shift at the LAPD training grounds. This costs 5 promotion points. And so that's another thing that we didn't necessarily get into, is that the game is divided into shifts. And so it's essentially anticipated that in a normal case, you will spend 1 to 2 shifts working the case, doing your job, showing up at work. And then you will also spend shifts in downtime, and this is what helps you resolve stress and physical damage. Now, you can, if you want to, decide to keep working extra shifts, but just like staying up all night takes a toll, working without resting will also take a toll. And your downtime scenes are essentially meant to be a part of your character growth arc. It's like, okay, you've clocked out, what are you going to go do? Oh, well, I'm going to go visit my key relationship. I am going to go do this other thing. I am going to go get drunk at the bar. And you will have various scenes related to that. So, but to wrap up promotion points, you can spend promotion points and roll connections to request specialized gear from the LAPD or the use of department resources and facilities. So if you're like, I really, really need an Abrams tank. Well, okay, he's got a lot of promotion points. He knows what he's doing. Here's your tank, sir. So, once per case file, case files are essentially the self-contained stories that form the campaign. You may roll on connections again to exchange just one, promotion point for a Chinian point. This is essentially you getting a pay raise. So, any questions about promotion points?
The last that you said, you can spend one promotion point to get a Chinian point, like on a 1-for-1 basis.
Yes, once per case file.
Okay. Can you also use promotion points to purchase specialties? Did I read that right, or is that wrong?
Yes. For a cost of 5 promotion points.
Got it. Okay.
How many promotion points do we get?
You roll for that.
Okay, got it.
So, if you want to refer to the Discord, Eric posted the chart based on your years on the force. So, you as an old timer, Leo, you would roll 1d10 to determine how many promotion points you start with. If you are a veteran, you roll a d8. If you are seasoned, you roll a d6. And if you're a rookie, you roll a d3.
D3, let's go. Hey! Let's fucking go. 3 points, baby. Take
I rolled
that.
maximum.
Bias
I rolled
chart.
an 8.
Do I not have a D10? No. Dumb.
Do you want me to roll for you?
Nah, I got it.
Okay.
D10. 10!
Whoa!
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Everyone maxing out.
Dang.
I got 5.
So, if you do decide that you want to spend promotion points right now on extra specialties, as long as you rolled 5 or more, you absolutely can.
Yeah, I didn't. It turns out it's impossible to roll 5 or more on the D3.
Get good,
Wait,
rookie.
are these exploding dice, perhaps? Can I roll again?
These are not exploding dice.
Well, if Pinnacle Ed made this game's game.
Yeah, the wild die, the wild die.
Can I play poker against you, Rachel, for more promotion dice?
I'm actually pretty good at poker.
Never mind. Let's not do that. I changed my mind. I'll keep my dream.
Off-topic question: did anyone choose medical aid as a skill on this team?
I do have it as a C. Yeah, I have it as a C.
I think Ambrose did.
Okay. So both of you have medical aid at least
Yeah, I
higher
have-
than a D6. Okay, great.
My
No.
medical aid is a B.
Okay.
All right. So does anyone want to spend their promotion points, or are we just gonna bank them for right now?
I'm
I
banking.
wanted
banking.
to spend some promotion points. I wanted to look at
Okay.
an additional specialty from my character. I think the one that they suggested for me was killer or fast reflexes. So far, I took tough and hardened. Is that I have my maximum resolve is increased by 1, and you can take it multiple times. I think I go with killer, which says you can, if you want to, roll an extra crit die when inflicting a critical hit on a target and choose the result you prefer.
Holy
Nice.
shit! You just like, oh, I'm about to kill you. Let me make sure I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a enforcer, so
Your specialties are like cool powers that you can use.
I think for for Leo, it's going to be kickbacks. You get an advantage to all connection rolls to buy or sell things on the black market.
Okay.
Just one you might want to consider.
Yeah. Well,
I think I already
think
have that.
yeah, Leo gets all 3 specialties because he's an old timer.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
was like, I
Oh,
really don't need to spend my
nice.
promotion points.
Gramps got all the specialties.
Yeah, well, so in that case, Leo, like your strategy would be when it's appropriate, swap 1 promotion point for Chinyan and
Yep.
then blow the rest
Mhm.
on connections to get the cool gear.
Yep,
So you're the guy requisitioning the tank and who actually gets it.
pretty much.
All right. Any more questions about promotion points?
Nope. Not for me, anyways.
All right. So humanity points. Humanity points are handed out by the game runner at the end of each session, but for performing acts of compassion or humanity. Just like with promotion points, this is specified by the case file, but the game runner can also reward any action they deem worthy. Also, you are awarded a humanity point if during the session you have used your key memory or interacted with it in some way. And so this could be anything from like Evie, you're in a tense standoff with a replicant who for some reason reminds you of the replicant that you spent that moment with. And you're just like, yeah, get the fuck out of here before I change my mind. Like it's brief, but it was driven by your memory, so it counts. Whereas with Leo, you might have a more extended scene where you're at the bar and just sort of talking through what you witnessed and the effect it had on you.
Yeah,
Those would both earn you humanity points.
I got ideas.
You also gain humanity points if you interact with your key relationship in some significant way. And if you're a replicant, you gain a humanity point for failing your baseline test. So humanity points are of more limited use than promotion points, but they are very important because this is how you improve your skills. So it is 5 points to bring a skill from C to D, 10 from C to B, and 15 from B to A. So the more pathos you generate, the better you get at doing shit.
Oh, man, I wish I hadn't picked a dramatic character because everyone knows how much Aaron hates drama.
So you all start at humanity 0, but so essentially promotion points and humanity points are like XP. Also, I can dock you promotion points if you fuck up. I cannot take away your humanity points.
So I already
So,
got a my key relationship. I already know what it's gonna be.
yeah?
Yep.
What is it?
I'm gonna have a very upset wife that had to leave the counties because I did something wrong.
Spicy.
You just like having wives upset at you in
Yeah,
games?
You
I don't
know,
know why,
that
but-
is a look, we all have character types, it's fine. I like dramatic bitches with terrible pasts, so I get it.
Hey, okay,
Just right.
okay. Archie, that. Okay, we can open that can of worms next season, but Yeva is a very bad person, and I don't think Archie was
Okay,
prepared
I
how
am just
freaking
going
bad
to
she
point
was.
out you are not opening that can of worms because you fucked off the two pile. It's
Oh,
Daphne's have to be like, what am I doing with this can of worms?
but
I've
there's
got it, don't
more.
worry.
Just wait.
Worm
I
soup.
plan on
That's what you
making a
gotta make,
little
worm
deal
soup.
with somebody to get her to two-pile the old-fashioned way. If you get my drift.
I'm speaking as Eloise here. Worm soup's pretty racist. I think y'all need to chill.
I mean, especially on Dune, right? What am I doing with this can of little makers? I don't know what to do with this. No, Freya, I am not going to take out grudges from the previous game on these
We
players.
never would. I mean, otherwise, I would have gotten mad grudges from Rachel for the get go for all of the previous things we played together.
We built a really nice, complicated, intriguing story together, and we're gonna do it again.
Exactly.
Okay, so are there any further questions or clarifications that anyone would like to make, or ask, or do?
Not I.
Just gotta start playing.
Okay. Yeah, just gotta start playing. So, as I said earlier before, I am recovering from COVID. I got my second negative test this morning. Yay! But my voice is going. So, I know it's a little bit early, but we're just that good of a gamer. So, what? So, if we just want to do one final round of who we are, what you think of your character, and any social medias or other projects you want to promote, in the order that I have now created and pinned.
Hey everybody, your friendly neighborhood changeling. Don't make any deals, or do, you know. You can find me all over the internet as Am Changeling,
Give me a
and
minute.
you can find me on Etsy at Thornkind, and you can find me next week playing Quinn Kinsey.
It's me again, Aaron. Once again, you can find me pretty much everywhere as Great Cthulhu. I'm very looking forward to all of the very sad, dramatic scenes that are going to come from my character, who actually gives a shit about replicants and people, unlike the rest of this team. Anyways, you can actually next find me on Monday. I'll be over at Girls Run These Worlds channel playing Can't Flying Moose one shot. I'm really excited for that. And I think that's it until I come back here Friday for session 1 of this game that I've been so amped for like 3 weeks.
Hey, I'm Eric at Modern Recluse Online. I'll be back here next week at this time to play Dutch Olson, the homeless Reptitech enforcer. Looking forward to it.
Hello, my name is Jared. And my name is Leo. And you can find me here on Twitch at Leo the Black, just doing my thing. And honestly, I am pretty happy with my character so far. I like him. Yeah, we're getting there.
All right, I have been your game runner, cat herder, etc. My name is Rachel. I'm Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere on the internet, including here on this very Twitch channel. I'm also Stolen Fires on the Burning Bird app, Instagram, whatever the social media du jour is. I just sign up and camp the Stolen Fires name, even though I never post. But anyway, do follow the Twitter and the Instagram because that is where updates will be. And you can find me next. We will not be running Dragon Age this Monday, because our producers at PAX. Hey, Steve,
Darn you,
Steve.
Steve.
Steve. But we are also adding Ben Ravensdale to our cast, so that should be cool. And you can also find Ben on Thursdays where he does solid metal. And if he can't do solid metal, he will paint minis. But also on Mondays, my friend Chloe is running Curse of Strahd. She is the Ancient, and hopefully this Wednesday I will be feeling up for getting back into the Dragon Age streaming game, because we gotta finish 2 so we can start playing Inquisition. Yeah. As for all of that, come back next Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern for the session 1 of Electric Memory. So, good night, everybody.
Hi, friends.